Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. In today's video, we are going to have very interesting discussion. Please watch a video from the beginning up to the end, and please don't forget to actually subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Actually, a lot of issues are happening in the streets, and in today's video we are actually going to be addressing some of the things. So please let us have and let us share this video together, and let me know your opinion in the comment section, what you think about actually what is happening. And also please remember actually to put a notification bell. You know, in this video today, as you have already seen from the thumbnail, we have a lot to discuss, and a lot is actually happening that really needs proper attention. I have been hearing some individuals calling the travel commando scammer. Mostly the so-called these negative reactors. But let me tell you, things are coming to the open. But before we go to that, I would really want to first to chip something very small on the issue of Brother Dagi. Brother Dagi, this family have given you a golden chance. Please don't misuse it. Because actually I saw Brother Dagi had posted a video saying he had left the construction site because of, that is not right. And I really saw, and yesterday he was at the construction site of the princess, and I saw actually the travel commando warning him very strongly that please, we don't entertain those kind of things. We don't entertain those kind of things. So please, Brother Dagi, do the right thing. You have the golden opportunity to actually to shine. You need just to improve on a few things, and your channel will be doing well. A lot of people actually want that chance, but they don't get it. And you who is actually there, and you have got the chance to be with the Dev Jr. You have actually had a video with the mwango. You have also had a chance of being the Travel Commandos platform. So please, just style up. Stop behaving like these masqueraders. People want cheap popularity. Quick things. It takes time. It took the Travel Commando almost 10 years to be where he is right now. So be very patient. Don't rush by putting funny titles that will actually cost you. Please style up. When Brother Dagi put up that video, actually a lot of people contacted me on my WhatsApp. I got like almost 11 messages. People were actually concerned, that what is actually happening between Brother Dagi and the princess. And you see, people even started thinking that he's the one who stole the materials. Because see, when he posted that video, the issue of materials, being stolen at the construction site was actually on. And people thought maybe Brother Dagi was the one that actually stole the materials, But the person who stole the materials is not actually Brother Dagi. I already said in the previous video that we know the person who stole the materials. So please, Brother Dagi, because I saw the small boy like a stick. When Brother Dagi posted that video, the small boy like a stick, in his thumbnail, he put Brother Dagi that they have got the thief, and the thief was actually Brother Dagi. You can imagine the confusion Brother Dagi had caused for himself, just because of posting that title, trying to, maybe he was trying to look for views. But you see, it can actually end up costing him a lot. And if it was not because of Jamaican uncle. I was seeing actually the travel, the travel command was already disorganized by the issue of these the so scammers, and Brother Dagi landed there. So if it was not because of Jamaican uncle, Brother Dagi, that would probably be the end of him being in that construction site. So you style up. God still loves you and wants you to shine. So please do the right thing, Brother Dagi. You stop putting titles that will actually cost you, and yet you have a very, very golden opportunity to actually shine. But if you don't utilize it, you will be like other people. That is my serious warning to Brother Dagi. Please, Brother Dagi, style up and do the right thing. Please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. As I've already told you, a lot is happening. And there are individuals who have been actually criticizing the travel commando. I always keep on saying, whatever is done in the dark will come to light. And that is exactly what is happening. So, individuals who used to hide behind the cameras, very busy tarnishing the name of the travel commando outside there. Their platforms collapse. Let me give an example of the so-called Nyabohanso podcast. That platform collapse. The so-called the Syntac collapse. The so-called Sejo and the brother collapse. Individuals who always try to go against the travel commando, tarnishing his names and calling him all sorts of these kind of things, they will always not go anywhere. I want to bring you another example. These individuals in the community here who were actually trying to cause commotion, chaos, the so-called the negative reactors of the village. Time reached and they started fighting themselves, reporting each other to the police station, and some of them were being arrested. And the fighting is actually still on. But they seem not to understand that when you fight a good person, God will always fight on his behalf. The same thing that is going to happen to the group of the so-called Anesto and Mogesi. Those two platforms are not actually doing well. But because they actually lack what to do in the village, they are still continuously making some videos because of some few individuals who are still trying to fundraise them in this community. But I can assure you, I don't see a future in those two channels. Very, very soon we are going to see them, to see their dust. Then we shall be saying, there was a platform called so-and-so. Just a matter of time. Watch the space, as Train Town Grandpa always keep on saying. Watch the space. It has been really a week that started badly. But I can assure you, bad things sometimes leads to good things. There are individuals who are taking opportunity to scamming our good people outside there. People who always come out to support us, the good people, the positive people. And those ones who always comes out to support the travel commando. I can assure you, time has come to expose these individuals to the rest of the world, or to the world to see that individuals that have been causing this commotion, spreading rumors in the community of YouTube, we are now starting to get them one by one. And time actually is going to reach whereby we shall be in position to know them by their names. Right now, we are starting to know them by their pictures and with other names that we are not very sure that whether these are actually their names. But the good thing about this is that we have started landing on their pictures, and we are going to be exposing them from the start up to the beginning. And we are not going to hesitate to actually exposing these individuals outside there to the public to know who they are. You will be so surprised, whom these people are. Very, very surprised. But the good thing about this, things are starting to come out. And today's video, I'll actually try to make it very, very clear where the confusion is coming from and where these individuals are actually hiding. Please watch the video from the beginning up the end, and please subscribe, like, and comment, and please always come back to watch my videos. One of the scammers, or two of the scammers, but one of them has actually been exposed. One of them is being called Polycarp. I am not yet very sure if that is actually his name. But I can show you yesterday in the video of the Travel Commando. Uncle Mo tried calling this so-called the scammer, and he did not pick up the phone call. What he did, that was very, very surprising. He rushed to change the picture on his WhatsApp. He changed the picture and thinking that people are not wise enough, people ran to his Facebook account and actually they got the pictures. And the first picture that was seen was actually matching the picture on his Facebook account. Now this so-called scammer, he has nowhere to hide. He has nowhere to hide. And actually more details has actually come out, as I will be showing you in one of the clips that I will be showing you, that this person has not actually been scamming people in the names of the Travel Command. He has also been scamming people from other platforms. There is a platform called Tuku. He was able to scam, is it $24 or $2,000? That is quite a lot of money. I'll be showing you that in this evidence that will be coming. But meanwhile, I would first want us to listen to this. How this individual is actually trying to scam people. I'm going to be in position to play for you two clips. One clip will be from a person is scammed from USA, then another one from UK. Then I will be in position to show you another evidence that actually this person has actually been scamming not only the Travel Commando, but even other platforms. And then we are going to go to the details on how this man and where and the possibility whom this individual is. Watch the video from the beginning up the end so that you actually understand what we are trying to explain here. Let's watch this clip, and then when I come back, we shall continue from there.
And the picture with Marwa and the baby and
Rocio.
Yeah, Maisha.
Yeah.
And Rocio. So I said, oh, what's going on here? I said, then I said, Marwa, why you have a different number? Then they text back and said, well, I'm at the hospital. I have a baby sick, and but I need some money. So I said, wait a second. It doesn't sound like Marwa. But I said, this is not Mara's character. And I said, could give me a call. And the person now don't want to call. But I had already sent 100, because the person said, oh, I could help you, I could get the $100 and give it to D. Because they all, they said, I'm trying to send D some money. But then I already sent it. And then he came back again and said, oh, I need $600. I said, wait a second. That's not Mao. This is not Mao. And that's when I, really realized that he is a scammer.
Wow.
Okay.
So you said so you said how did this lady contact you? Her name was Gladys.
Gladys through Instagram.
Through Instagram.
Because,
yes.
Right, yeah. I had replied to one of your posts.
Yes.
Saying with the baby horse.
Yes.
And then you liked it, and right after you liked it, I started getting all these likes from Gladys. I'm like, oh boy. And she liked every picture that I have on my Instagram. And then, that's when it got started. But I think she's a part of the scam.
So, and okay, let's hear from Patrick.
So you can actually see from that clip how this individual has been playing with people. And I believe more other people whom this guy has deceived, more of them are going to come out. You can imagine that is the first woman that this individual has actually scammed. How many people do you think this guy have been in position to scam in making them believe that actually they're supporting the travel command? These might be the reason why there are individuals outside there who are actually hating the travel command, thinking that probably they have been in position to support the travel command, and yet some individual outside there is actually the one getting money and getting a lot of money from them. And for them, because they don't know, then they start thinking that actually they have been sending that money to the travel command, which is actually very, very bad. People should actually try to work for themselves. People should work for their own money. But coming out to deceive, getting free money in this way, now wait and see how we are going to start exposing him outside to the public to see. If people didn't know him, now people are going to get to know who he is. And that is now our mission, to expose this rat outside there to people to know actually who he is. We are not going to state, because this is the real scammer who have been trying to destroy the brand and the name of the travel command. In today's video, I'm not going to state to make it very, very clear and exposing his madness out. Let's listen to this second clip, and then we are going to continue very, very strongly. And also I will be showing you one of the evidence that this very individual has actually been scamming people from another platform called Tuku. That platform has a lot of subscribers. I think even 1 million subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. So let's watch this clip, then I'll come back and we shall continue with this video. Let's listen to this clip.
So, and okay, let's hear from Patrick. So that is Kate from the US, and then we have Patrick from the UK. Two different areas. Okay. So we want to hear what happened to you, Patrick?
Okay, in fact, it's similar thing to Kate. Gladys or Tracy,
yes.
She was liking me on Instagram.
Okay.
And then she sent me a text, and we started talking.
Yes.
So from talking, she said she's living in Oregon in the US. Okay.
Right.
I said, okay, that's fine. Where are you from? I said, I'm originally Nigerian. I live in the UK. I'm a national.
Yes.
She said that she's Kenyan. I said, oh, okay. I follow a lot of people from some people from Kenya.
Yes.
And she asked me, "Do you know Marwa and D?" I said, yes, I know them. In fact, I've been following him from quite a while now.
Yes.
From his birthday time and all that. She said, "Oh, Marwa is a very good friend. We communicate a lot. If you want to reach him, I can help you."
Wow.
I know anybody who is new to and knows Marwa will of course want to reach out to Marwa.
Yes.
So I said, I've been,
Yes.
So she now said, okay, I would ask Marwa, and if Marwa agrees, I can give him your number.
Yes.
So I said, okay. So I became kind of hopeful. Then she now came back after a few hours and said that I've reached Marwa. He's very happy to receive your call.
Yes.
Text him and tell him what not. So I said, okay, fine. So the number she sent me, was so the number she sent me of Marwa.
Yes.
I communicated on a text, to that number.
Yes.
And you go back and say that you're happy to reach me, and that immediately that you're going to a child, a young boy who is sick, you are going with Rocio.
Okay.
That I know about your charity and how you have been helping the village. I said, yes, I know about that. So
yes, you have listened to that clip. This individual is actually a very, very dangerous person. This is a professional scammer. Professional, very, very professional. You can imagine how he has been in position to play around with the people. But what I've liked about this, these individuals tried their best and they actually contacted the travel commander and exposed this issue outside to the public. Now I can assure you that it is going to be very, very hard. Very, very hard for this individual to do the same thing to the viewers of the travel command or the subscribers of the travel command. It is going to be hard. But let me tell you, this young man, he has caused a problem for himself. Even that money, even if he's to eat it, he is not at peace. He has got trauma for himself. He's not at peace. Now where he is moving, he probably think people are seeing him. He is not settled. And this is a person who comes from Bugoma. And you people know people who always come from Bugoma. The so-called Bugoma woman. Bugoma woman, I'm suspecting that probably this is the husband to Bugoma woman. Because let me take you a bit behind. When the time when the travel commando was trying to mobilize resources to help Castor, Bugoma woman was actually the person who came out to frustrate that fundraising. And she was calling the travel commando all sorts of names. And now this so-called the scammer is actually coming from Bugoma. There is no doubt that this individual is actually related to Bugoma woman. There is no doubt about that. Because these are individuals who actually want to see that the travel commando goes down. And they have tried all what they can to ensure that that platform of the travel commando actually goes down. But God is still, holding that platform very, very strongly because of the good things he has been in position to do to support people, not only in his village, but to a lot of people outside there. And we appreciate him for that. So this Bugoma woman and the husband, they seem to be now the real scammers. These are the real scammers who are actually trying to cause issues. But you see, God does not sleep. Instead of them now destroying the travel commando, they are actually starting to tarnish their names. Because of doing wrong things, you cannot succeed with wrong things, whether you like it or not. And there is something that these individuals are actually fail to notice. Whenever they try to destroy the travel commando, God always keep on uplifting him up. And that is how it is. And God always try and does the best for him. Those that try to fight him, God fight on his behalf. That is the truth. So this so-called Bugoma woman and the husband, who is actually now becoming the real professional scammers, I can assure you their time is reaching, and the so-called husband is going to start running kitty-tack. We are going to start continuously exposing his picture. Actually, I'm going to try to make it a way that every time I put a thumbnail, I want to put his picture in the corner, and I put it there, scammer, so that people keep on reminding themselves that this is a scam. Let me tell you, the woman from Bugoma will collapse. She will collapse. Me, I have a very, very strong feeling that that probably is the husband of Bugoma woman. You know, there are higher chances. 95% there is possibility that actually these people are husband and wife. And since the husband has not been working for a very, very long period of time, and maybe the wife coached him on how actually to get some little money from people so easily, and he has been in position to get it. Let me tell you, but his time has arrived. Whether he likes it or not, things have been exposed. These are facts. You can imagine how they were going to make Uncle Mo to fall into deep problems, deep trouble. If they had not been in position to get that money was actually sent to the scammer. You can imagine the mistrust, no? The mistrust. Sorry for that, somebody was calling me. Now, you can imagine the mistrust she was, this man was, the polycarp man, was actually going to cause to Uncle Mo. I saw how Uncle Mo was on pressure. He even forgot how to put the password on his phone. But you see, don't always be a source of problems to other people, like this polycarp. Why don't you go and get a decent job for yourself instead of, scamming people? And now people have exposed you, as I will be showing in one of the clips that will be coming. But before that, let's first look at this smaller clip that is actually exposing this man again. Somebody actually came out and said it is not the first time for this individual to scam. Also, the platform of Tuku, he was able to scam somebody, say 2,000 or 24,000 US dollars. The clip will actually be playing, showing. If you can pause it, look at what this man is capable. This is not just a joke. This is a professional scammer who actually knows what he's doing. He has become a professional in doing these things. So this is a serious problem. And if you are outside there, do not fall into this mess. Protect yourself. Avoid being scammed. And if you want to send any financial support to either the Travel Commando or the Princess or Dave Jr., please go to their description. And you can also leave a message, you know, how somebody can, you know, also check on their email, you know, so that you can be in position to reach them and you don't fall into these issues. Because a lot of the things, these individuals are taking opportunity because of this kind of people. So be very, very careful of these scammers. Because I believe these two individuals, they are not the only people whom they have scammed. They have scammed a lot of them. You know, they are taking people as easy targets. Let me tell you, I was really sympathizing with Uncle Mo. You know, I was just praying when I was watching that video, that let this thing be true, that actually Uncle Mo sent back that money. You know, if Uncle Mo, if they had not seen those evidence, let me tell you, this was going to be very, very ugly. Very, very ugly. But I was really very, very pleased that these issues was resorted and all became well. You know, the truth is, there are people actually outside there who like creating problems to other people. And they enjoy it. And when people are falling into these kind of things, they are happy about it. You know? But time has reached for the truth. And the truth will always open doors. But there is something that I'm always wondering. Why is it that this Bugoma region is always having issues? I thought these people were actually going to be good people because they have Jesus in Bugoma. There is Jesus in Bugoma, a black Jesus in Bugoma, you know, whom I thought was going to try, actually helped to pray for these individuals from Bugoma so that they stop doing these wrong things. But I think probably that so-called Jesus is also a scammer. That is what I'm trying to see here. The so-called Jesus from Bugoma might also actually be a scammer. So the origin of scammers in Kenya, they are actually from Bugoma. Because there is a lady from Bugoma whom people were sending for her finances to send to Castor. She did not send those finances to Castor's mother. She actually swallowed those finances. I can assure you, Bugoma seems to be not a place where the real Jesus comes from. This is where professional scammers are actually coming from. That is what is coming to my mind. And it is not far away from the truth. Because the Polycarp whom we are talking about is actually a professional scammer in Bugoma. And 95%, it is possible that this woman who is from Bugoma, this is actually the husband. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please, always come back to watch my videos. I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. You know, let's first of all look at this clip of the scammer. And that is when his blood is going to start boiling very, very strongly. That we have been in position now to recognize him, and now people know him by face. Let's watch this clip. Then when I come back, we are going to continue with this video very, very strongly.
Shared to our friend Kate.
What's up?
He's the same guy, I swear.
What's up?
Kate, I want you to see. Then I'll share. I've shared with Kate right now. Then I'll share with you what Uncle Mo has. He's changed. I swear he's changed the profile
We
picture.
have already known. The guy changed it since he changed now this profile.
He's changed in a
In 2
yeah,
minutes.
in 2 minutes he has changed already. We
It's
already
here.
you click it disappears. He has changed. Go back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
no
it
more.
was sleeping, no?
But
It was
yeah, it was
rest.
showing there.
It was showing he
Right
changed.
now, not there.
He's changed.
After that call,
Yeah, you realize there's something not right.
he realized there is something going on.
Yeah. He's changed.
Because I've never called
He's changed. He's
Yeah.
please send us more of his picture. More of his pictures.
In fact, no picture on him. Only 2 pictures I saw in his, you know,
You see,
on his
Uncle?
profile.
He's the
Only 2
guy.
pictures.
He's
After you see
here.
me call you.
Yeah.
After he saw Uncle Mo calling, he changed his picture immediately.
Yeah.
Uncle Mo knows him, right? Uncle Mo knows him facially.
Yeah, Uncle Mo knows him face to face. You know, Uncle Mo knows him.
We'll see him somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the guy who has been stealing money. He's here.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
He's disgusting. I told him, I said, bad blessing is going to follow you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I hope that resonates.
Look, this is the guy. This is the guy. All right, guys, I think we'll end there. We've tried.
So-called the scammer thought he was going to hide himself forever. You see, when your 40 days elapses, things are not now easy on this young man. Whether he's a young man or he's what, the truth is now out, and I don't think he's having peace in his mind. Because even people who didn't know him now will know who he is. They will know exactly who he is. And it's actually going to be very, very difficult for him to continuously scamming people, especially on the platform of the Travel Command and all these other platforms that actually associate themselves with the Travel Command. It is going to be very, very difficult for him because he is being exposed each and every day. So let him be one that now people are aware of you, and we are going to continuously expose you to the world so that people actually get to know who you are. You see, you cannot hide forever when you're doing wrong things. You cannot. You cannot. Whether you like it or not, you cannot hide forever. So long as you're doing wrong things, at one point, people will get to know who you are. Right now, that man, I understand probably right now Kenya has become very, very small for him. Because how people have exposed him outside there. And we are still going to expose you. You call yourself Polycarp from Bugoma and your wife. The truth is out. And you are not going to have peace. Whether you like it or not, you are not going to have peace. You cannot be in position to be eating people's money for nothing. And you think you'll go away with it. Time has reached for your face to be refilled. And we are going to expose you until you lose appetite on what you have been doing. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment. And please always come back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Actually, today we are going to have 2 videos. Watch the video from the beginning up end. And please don't forget to actually put a notification bell so that you don't miss out on some of these videos that will be coming directly to your screen. Thank you so much, my good people. Let's meet again in our next video. And let me send a very, very special greetings to all of you. You know, greetings, Ezela. Thank you so much. Greeting everybody who have really turned up to watch this video. I really, really appreciate. Big up to all of you watching me from the USA, UK, Canada. All of you watching me from the Caribbean. And not forgetting all of you watching me here in Africa. Thank you so much, my good people. Let's meet again in our next video. God bless all of you.